Yes, my name is Lynette Main and I'm an Australian and I live in Sydney. My background has been unusual. I, for example, set up and ran in what is now a University of Technology in Kenya, East Africa. And that was kind of an interesting one. But on the whole, I should say, it's been very much either creating new divisions for major businesses or fixing up old ones, like I did when I was one of the chief executives at Lendlease. My focus is employee, 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 because if you focus on your employees and if you end up getting passionate, committed employees, they will make sure that they look after everything. So they not only look after the customer, but they look after the shareholder, they look after the community in which you operate. And so for me, one of the successes I feel that I've had is in always involving all my employees in the businesses that I was in. I think the second thing that's helped is the fact that I also have felt very comfortable from the time I'm very young about being different and doing things differently. And I think that's helped in terms of I haven't been frightened of failure. And I see a lot of the senior female executives that we take through the program. All they need often is a little bit of confidence that they can get it done. So I think if that idea of embracing change, always, and innovation is it can be a big and difficult word, right? But innovation, it's only looking at a process, something, and just deciding to change that process, right? How can we make it a little bit more effective, right? And I think that if we look at it as if it's not too much, yes, we're going to try different things. Yes, some of them are going to fail. Yes, that's okay because we're going to learn from it. I think the third thing is just getting the best people around you, right? Because, you know, in Lendlease, how could we possibly have gone to #1 in 3 years, right? Well, we went out and hired a different person from each of our major competitors, totally different background, right? And I said, God, if they don't kill each other, we don't kill each other, right? Because they're all experts in different areas, we'll do well, right? If you learn to work together, and if you learn, and I think today we're missing out on something in politics. And I think it's the same in other countries too, where people that have a different opinion are just put down for having that different opinion. And I think if we could all encourage people to encourage feedback that's different feedback and make the most of it, in the end you get a much better solution if you can do that without kind of being nasty to other people that have a different opinion that may not be the same as yours. I want to give a message to the entrepreneurs of the world that if you have a great idea, you know, it's really important that you try and follow it through if you can. Now you need to make sure you put in place the right things to help you. You need to be disciplined about the way that you do it, and you need to make sure that you corral the finances, so you always keep enough aside for you to live, because a lot of women put everything into it and end up not having much. But if you have discipline, if you have someone to help you in terms of the financials, if you allow people the flexibility to be creative in an organisation, and if you monitor it step by step, don't expand too quickly or too early, right? And if you have a controlled expansion, it is so rewarding. I mean, it's really hard work. I was asked by a major TV presenter here on which it's more difficult to do, is to run a business for a large company or to run a business for a small company. And that was a very easy reply to her when I said it's much more difficult running a smaller company because you have to aim to get everything right all the time. But also you've got to be confident about not giving up. That's really important.